Hi, I'm Michelle Walsh. Often what appears to be a complex idea is best explained using a simple analogy. In the case of IEX and V-bonds, think for a moment of airline frequent flyer points. The airline issues points. You can spend your points for value in selected items, either with the airline or possibly with a few associated businesses. IEX is a bit like an airline, but with one big difference. You don't have just a few selected places to spend. Rather, you can potentially spend on all listings. Instead of points, you acquire V-bonds. Instead of flying, you're bartering or trading your way into a better financial position. Here is your skill ambassador, Richard Liccardi, to explain the what, who, how and when of IEX.
Hello, my name is Richard Liccardi. I'm an 80-year-old lawyer still practicing from my firm, as I've been most of my life. I'm going to enlighten you to a financial innovation that can change the lives of many of your clients for the better. Through all my years as a lawyer, I've tried to find ways to provide protection under the rule of law to my clients. Often this involves advice to business people who are facing some sort of commercial challenge. This innovation is called a value bond or V-bond, and it's issued by the International Equity Exchange, or IEX for short. IEX is a membership cooperative of like-minded sophisticated entrepreneurs and other organisations that operate an IT platform with capacity only dreamt of a few years ago. Your clients may soon be seeking your advice on how to get a V-bond. In the interest of transparency, I can disclose that I'm a validated V-bond owner. I received one as a loan. As a lawyer, you can expect to pass the IEX probity test, which is a significant part of the loan application process. Most of your sophisticated clients have an asset, goods or service that they can list for sale on the IT platform with your assistance. IEX offers multiple buyers for their items who are driven by a unique imperative to transact expeditiously. Hi, Liccardi here again. At my age I thought I'd seen it all, then I was introduced to IEX and V-bond. I soon realised that it's the financial plan B I'd spent a good part of my career looking for on behalf of many liquidity distressed clients. And it's not a new idea, in fact it's an idea which has been around since 1934, about the time of my birth. Many of your commercial clients are familiar with the effect a lack of liquidity can have on their activities and general state of mind. Like me, you've probably shared their stress largely because they're unable to access a source of cash on acceptable terms that will resolve a pressure situation. My clients will be encouraged to embrace IEX to help avert any contraction in their wealth as their assets, goods and services become more difficult to divest during any downturn. Value reallocations are largely performed through markets. Some are small and some large, like the stock market. IEX has created a market to exchange value and equity by empowering another form of liquidity, namely the V-bond. Value and equity in items can now be transferred between individuals, businesses and governments without the need to diminish the store of available cash. Imagine a client's business being able to buy some high-value capital item or raw materials it needs without spending its cash reserves. Liccardi here again. I'm going to answer some obvious questions on V-bonds, explaining how real value is achieved provided you adhere to the rules of the IEX membership cooperative. Who ensures legitimacy and security? The IEX legal advisors operate a validation and probity room, or VP room for short. How is a V-bond title transferred? Electronically at the time of settlement, a V-bond is not transferable in the absence of the security measures. As a lawyer, can I certify the value of a client's item? No, only an approved firm can apportion a value to the listings. How is the VBond value underwritten? In the case of an approved IEX loan to you as a lawyer, by your obligation to repay it in 20 years. In the case of your client's item, by the certified valuation. How does the client divest larger value items? The IEX legal advisors operate a separate securitisation program that reduces larger items into smaller tradable securities. A solution can be tailored to accommodate your client's requirements. What can my client sell? Any item including unsold capacity, perishable products and seasonal inventory. Adjustments paid outside the VBond value are paid in cash. What if a client wants to buy a specific item? IEX has approved commission-based consultants who are incentivised to fulfil any specific legal item. Liccardi here again. I assume you've received your first VBond. What's next? Your VBond is similar in a way to any promissory note. The difference, of course, being the amount and the prospect that you can redeem value from all items listed on the IEX website. As a lawyer, you would be mindful of the myriad of legal issues that can arise from a transaction involving transfers for items valued at such a large amount. Not to mention probity issues such as whether the vendor is a potential criminal, money launderer, or worse, a terrorist organisation. To ensure the peace of mind, IEX provides an added layer of legal scrutiny to every transaction. Once you have determined the item or investment that you would like to acquire with your VBond, you can initiate the process by simply instructing your independent legal representative. I hope you'll find a way to multiply the value many times over in the next 20 years. At which time you'll likely very gladly repay the amount by VBond with pleasure.